Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? And welcome to Heal the Honeypot TV. My name is Tina Ramsey, and I am your host. And this is our very second episode on Honeypot, Heal the Honeypot TV. So let me make sure that we are live everywhere that we're supposed to be live at, so we can go ahead and get started because we have an exciting episode for you on today. We're going to be talking about honeypot steaming, homeschooling, because some of you are in the transition where you had to homeschool during the COVID, dealing with March, and now it's fall is coming. Are you or aren't you going to homeschool your children? So we're going to talk a little bit about that. And then in our last part of our episode, we're going to talk about business, because remember, here at home at healthehoneypot.com, we talk about wellness, we talk about education, and we also talk about business, so that it can help you all the way around in life. All right. So, like I always say, I like to talk with you and not at you. So I want all of you to let me know where you guys are. Boom. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Let me know where you are tuning in from. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. And for those of you who do not know, you can actually call in live and ask your question. Now, if it's personal, like I always say, if it's personal, you might want to save that to the private message. But if you just want to call in and say, hey, give a little shout out, then you can do that very, very briefly. And I want to know what's your name and where you're tuning in from as you hop on the video. And remember to share, because sharing is caring. And we're going to go ahead and get right on into the topic of this steaming. What is the whole gist or hoopla against the steaming? Now, I call mine a honeypot. You can call yours whatever you like, but we're going to talk about vaginal steaming and why now I feel that it's an amazing thing that every woman should do. I really, honestly, the only woman that I feel that should not do this, if you're pregnant. Because if you're pregnant, then you do not supposed to be doing no steaming. If anybody tell you otherwise, that's not true. You do not need to steam when you are pregnant. Steaming is not for you when you're pregnant. So we're going to talk about steaming. I have been using various different steams over the period of about 6-7 months. And some that I customize, some blends, some different little stuff like that. And I can kind of give you a well-rounded experience of what I experienced with the vaginal steaming, because we know this is very popular now. We have a lot of people who are vaginal steamers, quote unquote, or honeypot steamers. I call it honeypot. So is it really worth the money? I will say yes, if you go to a qualified individual or they have quality vaginal steams, because just like with essential oils or just like with feminine hygiene products, every product is not the same. And so you need to make sure you go to a trusted source. But we're going to talk a little bit about, let me move some stuff over a little bit, clear up my working station. We're going to talk a little bit about why steaming is so important for women body. Why is it so important, and why do I recommend it if you have a reliable source? It's because vaginal steam is not anything that is new. Vaginal steaming has been around since ancient times, very, very popular in Africa and even in certain areas of South America. Vaginal steaming is a very, very good way for us as women to keep our body healthy in the honeypot area. The steam with the herbs and everything actually assists with the cleaning process of keeping us healthy down below. So what are some things in which, let me go ahead and pop this right here back on. For those of you who are just tuning in, my name is Tina Ramsey, and welcome to Heal the Honeypot TV. And so what are some things that, or why should you steam? Why should you steam, right? Okay, these are some of the reasons why you should steam. Because it helps reduce discomfort, bloating, and cramping during your menstrual cycle. Now, you do this, you only steam, let me say this right here, disclaimer, you only steam after your menstrual cycle has went off or before it comes on. Never steam when it's on, okay? If this is something to do before or after it goes off. But it actually helps assist with reducing bloating and menstrual cramps. It also helps with regulating absent periods or irregular cycles. It also helps with improving your ability to have children. So if you're having infertility issues, if you use the right steam, now some women will need a customized blend for that specific situation. There are blends out there that are just generic, real basic, that anybody can use it, just a good little form of self-care. However, if you know that you're having a specific problem, then you need to gear that particular situation that you're going through with a certain blend of organic herbs in order to help assist whatever problem you're having. So some women are actually having issues with infertility issues. So some vaginal steams actually help with assisting getting your body healthy to make you more fertile. And it also prepares your body to be able to conceive a baby, because it makes it healthy. It also helps with fertility cleansing, because some of us have had miscarriages and our body goes through a lot, so it can actually help with that too. It also speeds up the healing process, and it helps tone the reproductive systems after you give birth to children. I don't know if you guys really know this, but when you have a child or children, it can really disrupt the tone inside your body and also in the area of your honeypot. And so in order to make sure that we give her the needed care, steaming is actually a very good thing to do for toning of the vaginal wall, the honeypot wall, and also reproductive system. After you give birth to a child, it's a very good self-care thing that you can do to treat yourself after you have your amazing blessing, which is your baby. It also helps with easing anxiety and stress. And if you have a lot of different fibroids and cysts and stuff like that, vaginal steaming or honeypot steaming can actually help you with that as well. For those of you, like I mentioned before, because I had more than one miscarriage before, and had I known about vaginal steaming then, I would have done that, but I didn't really understand it, nor did I know about it, because no one really was talking about it back in the day. But vaginal steaming actually helps if you have experienced a miscarriage, because it actually helps cleanse the body and helps get your body ready to get your body healthy enough to be able to facilitate having a baby again, and hopefully being able to carry that baby full term, because your body need to be in optimum health in that area, in your reproductive area, in order for you to be able to hold your baby for full term. So vaginal steaming, the proper ones, can actually help. So for those of you who are tuning in right now, we are talking about vaginal steaming. I call it honeypot steaming. Time to heal the honeypot with steam. On this episode 2 of Heal the Honeypot TV. If this is a little too much for you, then I suggest that you get up off this video. But we need to talk about these healthy conversations, because here at healthehoneypot.com, that's HEAL, thehoneypot.com, we talk about non-traditional topics that affects all women, but we make it fun, we make it engaging, because we really is focus on healing the mind, the body, and your honeypots all naturally by having these healthy conversations, so that we can end the suffering that we have been going through for decades and years, hundreds of years as women, because of a lack of information and a lack of being informed of what's really going on with our body in regards to using toxic products and also toxic relationships. So we talk about all of that in order for us to build the bonds of sisterhood, and also have that encouragement to know that you're not alone, and hopefully glean inspiration to kickstart your health and wellness journey. So with all that being said, we're going to go right back to why vaginal steaming is so good. As long as you have the right type of steaming, because it also helps with chronic bacteria and yeast infections. So if you're a person who has chronic bacteria, chronic yeast infections all the time, it's because you need your body to be cleansed. Because did you know that a lot of the feminine hygiene products, the tampons that we use, have a lot of chemicals in it? And then when we add makeup, soaps, and all this other stuff to it, it can actually how can I say it? It can make the situation a whole lot worse. And so it creates that BV that we hate, bacteria vaginosis, that have that unpleasant odor. And also it can create a lot of yeast within the honeypot area that makes it very uncomfortable, to say the least, with female wellness. And so that's why vaginal steaming is so important, and also using the right products. So being that we're talking about it, boom, you need to get some of my products today. Boom. We only endorse the Jewel Premium Sanitary Napkins here at Heal The Honeypot. So if you want to buy our product, you go to healthehoneypot.com. You go to healthehoneypot.com and put in your order, because we only put jewels on our honeypot, because this is all natural. It actually helps with assisting with balancing your pH, helping you with hormonal secretions, helping you balance help you with boosting your metabolism, immune system, relieving stress, helps you with bacteria. It does all of that. So you need to do your vaginal steaming alongside using a quality feminine hygiene product, because if you're using vaginal steaming, right, and then you go and use a toxic tampon or a pad, then you're defeating the purpose. So you need to make sure that you're doing all the way around. And this is amazing. We have 5 different variations of our amazing product here that we endorse here at Heal The Honeypot. We have, boom, we have the panty liners with wings, which is amazing for you, whether you have a cycle or not. And we have the panty liners without wings. And all of our panty liners have our Nobel Prize winning graphene in it, just like all of our pads, that actually deems as a wellness product, because it has many therapeutic benefits in regards to our health and wellness from using this. And it actually detox the body naturally, honey, because they don't have any toxins, any chemicals, and all of our products are biodegradable. We have heavy flow. We also have moderate flow. And of course, we have the overnight super heavy. This is very popular for our moms that just have babies and they want to use a healthy, non-toxic product after they have their baby. And this is very popular with my tampon users as well. And so they like that a lot, because it has that full over coverage. So what else you need to know about vaginal steaming? Like I said, it helps with bacteria vaginosis, yeast infections. It helps maintain a healthy odor in the honeypot area. It also helps if you are a woman that deals with menopause. Vaginal steaming can really help you with menopause as well. Vaginal steaming actually can help you with hemorrhoids. So if you're having problems with hemorrhoids, you need to get you a quality vaginal steam. It also helps with postpartum healing of the body. Yes. Now, when you are doing your vaginal steams, you need to make sure that you don't have the water too hot, because you can burn yourself. But I recommend maybe 15 to 20 minutes per steam, and sit there, be relaxed with a big hoop skirt, or have a towel, something that can go around you, get you some relaxing music, maybe drink a little bit of wine or something to get relaxed, and just enjoy. It's an amazing experience, and it's something that you should add for your overall wellness as women. So if you have any questions about vaginal steaming or anything that we're talking about, you can call in live. You can call in live and ask your questions right now. But we are, and for those of you who want to just go ahead and just jumpstart and get your Heal The Honeypot Jewel Pass to Heal The Honeypot, go ahead to healthehoneypot.com. That's HEAL thehoneypot.com. And over here at healthehoneypot.com, we only endorse the Jewel Premium Sanitary Napkins, so Heal The Honeypot. Now, with all of that being said, my amazing people, as I click, and I'm also looking to see about your comments, we are actually about to take a commercial break. Yes, we are actually getting ready to take a commercial break right now. and we will see you after this commercial.
Okay, here's my testimony. Well, my cycle's always been bad since like it started or whatever. Like the cramps were just horrible. My flow was heavy. It's just bad. I remember my mom, she kept telling me, go try these pads. Miss T, she sent me the videos. I want you to try these pads in there. But it's like never, like I just, like, I'd be like, okay, I'll try it one day. And I remember it was me and my friends who came up to the mall. And I seen Miss T in the mall doing her demonstration. I was like, let me go watch it. So I went and watched it, and she broke down the pad and everything, and I was just like, wow. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna try it. So I tried it, and it worked. So like, I didn't have no cramps. It was just like amazing. And I had bad yeast infections. I was getting a lot of yeast infections. I don't have yeast infections anymore. It's just like, I don't feel when I come on my cycle. So it's just like, yeah, it worked. Yeah.
So as you can see, that's a satisfied customer. You hear what she said. She had yeast infections on a regular basis. She had a very painful, unpleasant cycle experience. But then after she used our our Jewel Premium Sanitary napkins that we use here to Heal the Honeypot, she said how it changed her whole experience. Yes, it changed mine. Man, I went from 7 days to 3. I don't even have a cramp now. That's why I talk about it so strongly, because I know what I have over here. And for those of you who are looking for steam, you're looking for some steams, you don't really know what to do because there's so many choices. Well, you have been asking, and so I want to make sure I had the best of the best. My steams actually is doctor certified. It's organic, made within the United States. I have went through several different ones, and by far, this is the best of the best. And guess what it is? It's Heal the Honeypot steams. Yes, Heal the Honeypot steams right here. It has a variety of different herbs and things to help assist with overall wellness in the honeypot area. That's going to assist you with toning and tightening and helping with odor, helping with infections, helping with all the things that I already mentioned. This particular blend of herbs helps with all of that. Helps with all of that, even down to if you're having some issues with hemorrhoids, you got a little hemorrhoids going on, boom, this one helps with that too. So I want to make sure that you had the best of the best. I have been working on this for a while, for the simple fact, when I bring you something, I want to make sure that I bring you the very best, and I use it. I absolutely love it, because you know my motto, if I don't use it, I'm not going to be telling you about it, because why should I tell you to do something that I wouldn't do, right? So this is amazing. This is the only steam that I am currently using now, because I absolutely love it, because it helps with so many various different areas of the female anatomy. I only have a limited amount of this at right now. So if you want this, you will be able to get this. It's $19.99. That's free shipping. You have enough for 2 steams. So how can you have 2 steams? Because this thing is potent. You can just half up the pack. 1 steam, half of the pack, and then you have another steam for the other half of the pack. I wanted something that was high quality for number one, that you didn't need to use a lot of it in order to get optimal results, right? So I use this full pack before, and I also use a half a pack, and the half a pack does just as well as the whole pack. So I want you to get more bang for your buck, and also I want to enable you to have free shipping. So it's $19.99. It's 2 steams, and it comes with all the instructions, Heal the Honeypot steam instructions on why steam and all the benefits of the steam, and also when to steam safely and all of that stuff like that. So when you order that, you'll be able to get that. All right. So love it, love it, love it. So you can just comment below you want to get this, because you know you need it in your life along with the pads. So with all that being said, my amazing people, we are going to take we're going to take another commercial break. See you in a minute.
Y'all ready for this top secret drippity drip? You ready? It's the panty liners, man. They got that graphene technology in them just like the rest of them. See, you wear these a week before your cycle start. That's where the reduced flow come from. That's where the short cycle come from. It start healing your body before your cycle even start. Now, I would say don't tell nobody, but I want you to tell everybody. And I can get them to you for the low, too. I get it to you real cheap. Link in the bio.
And we are back. I hope you enjoyed that. So now we're going to talk about homeschooling. Are you homeschooling through this pandemic? And are you, because I know that many of you was not on your radar, was not your intention nor your plan to homeschool. But for those of you who've been following me on YouTube, you know that I started on social media specifically talking about homeschooling. That was my start. I've been homeschooling my children for years and years, even before the pandemic. So I decided to start sharing that with you because a lot of you are looking for a resource or looking for tools or looking for what can I do, because some of you are at that crossroad. You're trying to figure out, okay, am I going to homeschool this fall, or am I going to take the chance and send my children back to school? Now, how do you homeschool? How can you homeschool and work? How can you homeschool if you're sick? How can you homeschool if you don't have the finances? I talk about all of that on my Homeschooling and Oils YouTube channel. I also provide homeschooling consultations as well. But there are many different ways in which that you can homeschool your children. Many different ways. That when I first started, it wasn't all of these amazing options that's available now. So if you want to homeschool your children, but you don't want to be the teacher, if you do not want to be the teacher, but you want to homeschool your children, well, they do have public school homeschooling at home. Yes, they do have public school homeschooling at home. You can do K-12. I don't really recommend K-12 because I personally don't like how their system go overall. I do recommend to parents who do not want to be the teacher of their children for homeschooling, they want to be more of a guide. I do recommend Connections Academy, but Connections Academy is very hard and fills up very fast. So if you have already decided that you do not want to send your child back to public school, the physical school, but you want to still use the public school resources, but use them at home by homeschooling your child using their public school platform, then I personally recommend Connections Academy if you want to go that route. Now, if you are I would tell everyone that is deciding to homeschool and you are not pulling your child out of the public school system and you're not doing public school homeschooling at home, you need to make sure you have your paperwork together. Meaning you just can't up and decide, oh, I'm going to homeschool my kids and because these are my kids and I'm going to do this right here. Listen, yes, that is your child. However, being that your child was in or children was in the public school system, there are laws and regulations that we have to abide by as U.S. citizens in order to legally homeschool our children at home based upon the state in which you live in. Each state has different regulations and requirements that you as a homeschooling parent have to abide by in order to be legal to homeschool your children. In most states, the only qualification, the one qualification that you absolutely have to have, you have to be at least a high school graduate or have a GED equivalent diploma. So you have to at least have a high school diploma or a GED equivalent diploma in order to homeschool your children in most states. That's usually the universal thing that's a requirement. Of course, you can be college educated. You can have your all the different PhDs and everything like that, bachelor degree. You can have that, but by minimum, you have to at least be a high school graduate or a GED equivalent diploma. So you can actually, when you decide to homeschool, you need to check your homeschooling state's regulations to see What is it that you have to do to legally homeschool your children? And the number one thing, once you decide to do that, you need to go to your school district and physically withdraw your children from the public school system and make sure you get it documented. Because in some areas, you have to report to the school district, like I do, and send in the report cards, the paperwork, and all the different stuff like that. But in some states, it's very relaxed and you don't have to do it. In some states, you have to test your children, and some that you don't. So I don't do my homeschooling consulting on each state regulations. I talk about the homeschooling planning, how to homeschool your children with learning differences, what curriculums that's out there, what can basically fit your homeschool. What are you looking for with your homeschool experience? How can you balance working and homeschooling, or being sick and homeschooling, or managing multiple children at the same time homeschooling? How does that look in a day or a week, a year or a month? So I help you through that. And I also address the emotional side of homeschooling that many people don't talk about. That's what I focus on with my homeschooling consulting. Is all the way around health and wellness, homeschooling, and everything in between, because you need to understand that before you start school this fall, if you decide to send them to school or you decide to go in and homeschool, check your laws and make sure that you are abiding by the rules, so that you won't get caught doing something that's not legal, and then you have the repercussions of not doing everything based on your state, because it's different things that can happen that will not be good All right, you guys. I think I am still live. All right, we had some technical difficulties where our internet went out right quick. So those of you who are still actually watching, thank you, thank you, thank you. For those of you who like, what is going on? Listen, I tell you what, when I'm giving this good information, it seemed like the technology just start going out, because I know that y'all need to know this information, right? You can make sure you keep your stuff in order when you're doing this homeschooling. You just can't just do what you want to do, even though they're your children, when your child has been in the public school system. So let me just make sure that I'm still live, because I really don't know right now. Going out because I know that y'all. Okay. So I think I'm still live. So sorry about that. We are using some new equipment over here at Heal The Honeypot TV in order to give you guys the best experience ever. And so with that, using it, got to get the bugs out of it. So excuse us for having these difficulties dealing with the internet and everything like that. So one thing I always say, even though you having issues and things, you still don't let it stop you from doing what you need to do. You just need to just work through it and keep it moving. So we are going to keep it moving. So remember, with your homeschooling, you can't just, if your child is in the public school system, you can't just up and take your children out of school and do not have the proper documentation, because you can fall into some legal stuff that can actually hurt you and your family in the long run. So make sure that you get your paperwork and everything in line, whether you're gonna, based upon what type of homeschooling that you want to do in the fall, if you decide to do it. And if you feel incapable of homeschooling your children, or you feel a little nervous or apprehensive, then the only thing that you need to do is go to Tina Ramsey at Homeschooling and Oils. And then you will be able to actually, you go there and you'll actually be able to see my YouTube channel that I had up for many, many years. I still put content out to this day that I share a lot of free content. But if you need something a little bit more, if you need more than that, then hey, Tiffany. If you need more than that, then I would suggest that you, my dear, that you would that you book your homeschooling consultation here with me at Tina Ramsey at homeschoolingoils.com. For those of you who are just tuning in right now, this is Heal the Honeypot TV. Heal the Honeypot TV. We talk about female wellness, we talk about homeschooling, and we're going to talk about business in our last segment. And so, yes, we had some technical difficulties with our new equipment that we use, and this is our first day using it. So we're working to give you a good experience when you watch our videos. So we wanted it to look a certain way, and we wanted you to have a certain feel, to know that, hey, we got this over here, right, and help you feel better and smile. So we are actually getting ready to go into our last segment, because I do not want to wait so that it will do what it did again, possibly, right? No, we're not going to speak that in the air. It's going to be fine. We're going to get through the rest of this, all right? And so we're going to go to a commercial break right quick. And if you have any questions, dealing with homeschooling, dealing with how to heal the honeypot, you can call us live. Yes, you can call us live at 803-713-5135. That's 803-713-5135, and ask your question. But keep in mind that this is live. So if you're private, too private, you don't want to be heard on the wide web. So keep that in mind. You might need to just private message me, because listen, we're going to have these healthy conversations, because we are determined here at healthehoneypot.com. That's HEAL, thehoneypot.com, all word typed together, to heal the mind, the body, and your honeypots, all natural. And for those of you, this is the website where you can go and get it, and also set up your subscription plan so that your pass will come to your home just as regular as Outflow come visit you, because you need it in your life. And so we are about to have us Yes, we're about to have us a little commercial break. We are about to have us a little commercial break. And being that I saw this amazing woman who is from Broken to Beautiful. Yes, Tiffany Alexander. She has something that she wants to say to you.
The jewel pads is the bomb. Do you hear me? I have never felt so comfortable with a pad before. When I first used it, I was nervous because, I never used it before. But when I tell you, I don't have back pains, I don't have the cramps, the odor that you get when you have your monthly cycle, I don't have that.
So you heard her testimony, and that was just a part of her testimony. If you want to see her entire testimony, go to Heal the Honeypot on YouTube, and you'll be able to see her full testimony. And she also has some amazing female wellness products that's all natural. And I use a whole lot of her stuff, including her amazing turmeric soap. So go check her out. From Broken to Beautiful. That is From Broken to Beautiful. And Tiffany, if you're still on, you can actually type your website so they can connect with you in order to get your product. So what we're going to actually talk about now is that we are going to talk about, and I'm going to pull it up on my phone right now. We're going to talk about business in this last segment of this Heal the Honeypot TV, because we talked about three things. We already talked about how you can steam that honeypot to keep it healthy and use our jewel pads to heal the honeypot to keep it healthy. And then we talked about homeschooling, some of it. We're going to be digging more and more into it as episodes goes on. And now we're going to talk about business, because if you have a business, you need to have this tool, because it has totally been helping me thus far. It's a wonderful investment, a wonderful tool to keep small businesses and also big businesses organized as well. But it's cost effective for the small business owner. And so, but before we do that, we are about to have another commercial. Yes, we are. Yes, we're going to have another commercial. On this journey, I found myself on the road through personal pain and discovery. I found out that there were so many women and young girls who suffered just like me due to having a lack of information about our bodies. I knew then that it was up to me to help and share what I know. So I traveled on the road that has many ups and downs in order to empower and inform young girls that there is a better way. And I'm yet on this road again, which is very uncertain, but there are many bright moments along the way with inspiring the next young generation of ladies to take control of their bodies, health, and minds. On this road, I find myself moved with compassion and empathy for the moms who just don't know. That's why I go to many places, near and far, to inspire, to educate, to empower the next generation of women and young girls to take complete control of our minds, our bodies, and our health. All right, you guys. So that's why I do what I do, is because I personally dealt with one of the most terrible cycles you can ever imagine for 25 years. I have been in the health industry for 15 years, but yet I always watch my food, diet, and exercise, but I still could not solve the problem with having all the time infections every single month, having cramps, missing work, missing school, not being able to cope with cramps, having migraines, nausea, all the different things, being in pain. I could not solve that problem. I used different natural things in order to ease it, but it never went away. And I could not figure out why was this happening to me, because I went to the doctors and they was like, you're just one of those women that suffer more than other women, but it's normal. And I, deep down inside, I knew that how could this be normal to be in so much pain and that my period gonna stop my whole life? How is this normal? But no matter where I went, all my tests came out normal. So I just dealt with it until I became informed and educated on the products and that we use every single month, the sanitary napkins, the tampons. In my case, that was the catalyst to my issue and my problem. When I took that out of the equation and started using something that was healthier for my body, it just completed the whole health and wellness puzzle for me. I no longer have cramps. I no longer have a 7-day long, excessively heavy cycle that left me anemic. It went down to 3 days. I don't use 30 and 40 packs of pads anymore. I only use 1 pack of 8 heavy pads. That is it. I have not had an infection in over a year dealing with using the toxic-based products. So I know that was the reason why I was suffering so bad. And so that's why I go so hard, and you see me going live and you see me going to events, because listen, you guys, listen, it's just as simple as this right here. A lot of these things that we go through, the pain, is optional. A lot of this stuff that we're going through is optional. It's time for you to experience the best, and leave the rest alone. It's time for you to start investing in yourself. Jewel Pass is amazing to healthehoneypot.com. That's HEAL. That's the website you can go get it from, because it really changed my life. I want to welcome all of you who have just popped on to Heal the Honeypot TV. Over here, we talk about things non-traditional that affects all women. We're going to tackle into those emotional topics, dealing with toxic products that we use that's making us sick, toxic relationships that's making us sick, and what is true sisterhood and building. If you're an entrepreneur, what does that look like? We talk about this, and we do it in a fun and educational way through in-person visits before the COVID, but now we're doing more virtually. And you can call in to ask any question that you want to do, or you can private message me to let me know what it is and what your health and wellness journey, what you want it to look like for you. Over here, we only endorse the Jewel Premium Sanitary Napkins to Heal the Honeypot. So if you're using anything else but Jewel, is not what we endorse over here, because this is simply one of the most amazing products I have ever used in my entire life. And I have used a lot. I have used all different variations of toxic-based products and also organic. And I'm here to tell you, even though organic is better than toxic-based pads, but it's not going to hold you with the absorbency. It's not going to hold the odor. It's not going to give you energy. It's not going to help you boost your metabolism, your immune system, help relieve stress. But our pad does all of that and so much more. So why should you settle for something that is just going to catch your menstrual flow, but not assist you with your health and wellness? It don't make sense. You're going to end up saving a lot of money. And also with me, I end up saving going to the doctor 24/7, because now I don't need to go and get the Filucan all the time. I don't need to go get that Monoset. You know what I'm talking about, because you know I keep it 100. So it just helps me a lot. And the cool thing is, for my loyal customers that go to my online store website, and guess what? You will save 40% when you shop with us online, when you go to healthehoneypot.com. That's healthehoneypot.com. That's HEAL, thehoneypot.com. And we just simply having these healthy conversations, and we just have a healthier option. Now, we're going to listen to some more testimonies. We can listen to some more lady testimonies in case you're on the fence about whether or not you should experience this for yourself. Every woman, every young girl should experience this product for themselves. And so right now we're going to go, and I want you to hear this for yourself. I want you to hear this mom and daughter.
Hi guys, so my name is Zephaniah Carlos, and today I'm going to be talking about
her Jewel experience.
I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
So today I'm going to be talking about my Jewel experience. So when I first started using Jewels, I stopped using Tylenol, and when I stopped using Tylenol, I didn't have any cramps at all. I sleep well. I don't wake up anymore, and I felt comfortable with the pads. It was soft.
And then once it leaked, it was dry.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the same thing that happened to me. Because it was like, I didn't like using pads. I preferred tampons, but I didn't like to be wet. So when I first got the Jewel demonstration, I was kind of leery about it because it was a pad and I did not want to walk around feeling like I had a soggy diaper on.
Yeah.
But I figured I'd let my daughter try it because she didn't know the difference between a pad and a tampon. She's young. I wasn't going to give her a tampon anyway, so it just made sense for her to try it. And then when she just told me about how comfortable she felt and how dry it was and how I made her feel, I was like, okay, well, I'm going to give it a try because I know that pads are better for my health than tampons. And it's something about that graphene strip. I'm telling you, like, I noticed the difference because my cramps are a lot less. I mean, the first day is always different for me because I had a tube ligation, and so that adds to the pain. But I can honestly say that my pain has decreased, and my days or the longevity of my period has shortened. So I used to do 5 to 7 days. Now I'm at 2 to 3 days. With the graphene strip and just the way that the thing is made, how it pulls out all of this and just soaks into the pad. It's just wonderful. I mean, even with the least level of absorbency, you still stay dry, you still stay fresh, you still stay clean. So I really do like the Jewel pads, and that's coming from a lot from somebody that's been using a tampon since she was 14 and now I'm 40. So, yeah.
And I also, like, I want to use the Jewel pads even when I don't have my period, but I don't use them because I don't want to waste them because they're very comfy.
Yeah, they feel even more comfortable than your regular underwear.
Yeah.
So, we loved ourselves to try the Jewel experience, and now we're challenging you.
So we recently tried the new Heal The Honeypot sanitary napkins, and you guys, I have to say they are so awesome. I'm Tammy, this is Jasmine, and I'm going to let Jasmine tell you about her experience, and then I'll tell you about mine. All right, so Jasmine, you go first.
The Heal The Honeypot pads, they're really good. They feel like silk on your skin rather than the store-bought pads that are like really rough and, you know, dry feeling. I just feel like they fit better on my body, and I'd rather buy those than any other one that I've used before. They're really good.
Yeah. Well, with my experience, I was originally working. Tina is a good friend of mine, and Tina had came to me and told me about them. And I am a big tampon user, you guys. So, excuse me. So I was kind of skeptical at first, but I told her to send me a sample. She sent me a sample, and I have to say, just like Jasmine just said, they felt so amazing.
You forget you even have it on.
Yes,
yeah.
It almost feels like a pair of panties or something when you wear them. Yeah. And it absorbs beautifully. Also, there's a strip right in the middle of these pads, you guys, that actually detox your body. Like Tina was telling me that, you know, it can help reduce cramps, and I'm like, how can a pad help reduce cramps? But now I get it. I am sold. I am a fan. You guys, these pads are amazing, super affordable. If you have not tried Heal The Honeypot sanitary napkins, you guys, you have got to try it. Like,
yes, so you heard from 2 moms and 2 daughters, and both of them had the same experience. And as you notice, a lot of women, they come to me and they be like, well, I'll get the pads for my daughter, but I use tampons and I'm not going back to it. And you know, tampons is not healthy for your body. We're going to have a whole nother conversation, another episode segment where we're going to talk about why 100 reasons why you should not be wearing no tampon, whether it's toxic or organic. We're going to have that topic on another episode. But all the moms literally said that use the tampons was like they could not believe how cool, dry, fresh it kept them, and they felt the difference. Because the reason why our pad is so amazing, because we have Nobel Prize winning graphene. That's all natural. No pad in North America has what we have. And that is what making the experience so much different from any organic pad or anything that you have seen on the shelves, because of that revolutionary all natural technology that is changing the way we experience our cycles. And that's why I talk so much about this. And that's why I go to schools and teen summits and women empowerment to let you know that period pain and all these things that we think is normal to be going through as a woman is not. And even this sanitary napkin, along with the panty liners, are helping women without a cycle anymore. So this is literally something that is connecting women without and women that currently have, and also teenage girls that have a cycle. And all across the board, all of us are experiencing something that's simply amazing, that using something that's actually assisting with our health and our wellness at the same time. That's all natural. And by the way, this pad is not only safe for you, it's safe for the earth because it's biodegradable. Yeah. So everything was well thought of with you in mind. So we are actually going to get ready to talk about this topic right here. I'm going to show you this little clip because we're going to get ready to get into our last little smaller snippet of our episode, and then we're going to wrap up Heal the Honeypot TV. So you're going to see this little snippet, and then I'm going to talk about it. So, how many of you recognize that stack of paper that you just saw, right? Everybody knows. Oh, I have a comment. Let me go see. She said, okay, this is Tiffany's Alexander's website, which from Broken to Beautiful, you can go ahead and shop. I highly recommend her products. She's amazing. I use her products all the time. So with that I just showed you, what I just showed you were business cards. Now, how many of you are entrepreneurs? How many of you are business owners? How many of you just like to have a business card to show what you do in order to explain yourself better so that people can know what you do, right? All of us. How much money last year or this year have you spent on business cards? You probably already reached $100 and some already. Because if you get in back and front, matte, finish, circle, let me tell you, it can cost you a lot of money, right? And I spent quite a bit of money last year on business cards. It made me sick to my stomach when I added it up, because I go to a lot of different events and stuff like that. And what's the first thing someone asks when they meet you? Oh, and if they like the conversation that you had, they be like, well, give me your business card. And so you be passing them out like it's candy. And a lot of times individuals lose a business card, or they forget where they put it, or it gets damaged, or a lot of them, they lose the card because it's just how it is. But what if I told you there's a way that you can pay one fee during the year and renew every year, and you can have unlimited business cards to help save you money, and it has a better reach than a traditional paper card? What if I told you, I'm gonna be totally transparent, the first time that you get this, it's $99 plus a $24 one-time startup fee. So you pay $124 for unlimited business cards. And then the next year when you renew, it's $99 unlimited, and plus you can track your business card. People can call you, your potential customers and collaborations can call you from the business card. You have the ability to email, text message, connect to your social media platforms. They can be able to shop from your card, digital business card. And only thing they do is you copy and paste it and share it wherever you want to do. Right here. This is my digital business card. This is my digital business card. And you can actually, I have been seeing so many amazing benefits from this business card because it's keeping me organized. It's keeping everything that I do in one spot, that my potential customers and collaborations, they can see what all I am about. I have had people that I have never met before that I dropped my business card into social media groups or on social media, or sent it out as a mass text message to all of my contacts in my phone. And you can actually send it through email as well. multiple people bought from my card, and I don't even know them. I never had to do what we call a cold call or whatever. I never had to tell them, oh, this is what my product do. I never had to do that, because you know why? Because this digital card spoke for me. Everything that you need to know about Tina, everything you need to know about healthehoneypot.com, everything that you need to know about my homeschooling, it's all on my card. It's all on my card, even down to product demonstration where you can see the product, you can understand what's going on, testimonials. Everything is here, along with connecting you to my social media platforms that I'm currently on. And the cool thing is that it has a QR code that if you meet somebody, if you don't have their phone number or whatever, you can get it, but you can text message to them, or you can say, hey, just scan my phone right here, and your business card will go straight to their phone, and they can save it on their phone as an icon, just like we have Facebook icon. Your business card will be an icon. They just simply boop, click it, and be able to shop and do whatever they need to do straight from your business card. And you can get it customized to your colors and your branding, and it's unlimited. And you be able to have the buttons and different stuff that you want on your card. And you simply scroll down to the bottom of my card, because I know you're going to want this card. I know you want this. I know you need this in your life. This is cost effective, and it saves you so much money than buying all those paper business cards. And you will never lose it, because you're going to keep your phone with you all the time, and everybody else keep their phone with them all the time. So at the bottom of my card, you will see buy a digital card. So you simply will click on that. You will click on that. And then once you click on that, it will take you to this screen, and you will see my branding up to the top to let you know that this is my page, that you can actually buy your own digital business card from me, right? And it also has the individuals that actually make the card right here. And it gives us the commercial, the syndicated commercial that is actually on TV about this card. And you just simply fill in the information to the bottom with your information, your branding, your colors that you want, your social media handles, and everything like that here. And put your picture, your branding, however you want it, with your colors. And then you just simply pay for it straight from here. You match PayPal checkout or PayPal credit or debit, or however you want to pay it, whatever form of payment that you want. And let me tell you, it's easy peasy. You will get your business card within 24 to 48 hours of submitting your information. And then you will be able to copy, paste, and share your information. People can actually save your business card to their phones, save it to their contacts, and send it all the way out to emails. It's an amazing, cost-effective tool. And let me tell you how cost-effective this is and why you need this. Not only do every small business owner need this, I think everybody needs this, because at this age in time, who want to be touching paper cards with all these different germs going around, for number one? And number two, who want to keep continuously spending money unnecessarily in an area as a business owner that you don't need to spend money in? So this is an area where we can be cost effective, that at the end of each month, you actually get an analysis of which buttons your customers or prospect actually click, what they like, and it just keeps you all together. And let me tell you some stars that actually has this card. Nene Leakes has this card. Greg Leakes, Shaquille O'Neal, many of us call him Shaq. The NFL, they have this, and so many other individuals that are high-end celebrities and business owners, millionaires, that has this same card. And what I love is that finally, we have something that is amazing resource tool to help us build our business and present our businesses in an amazing way, keeping us organized. And plus, it's not going to break the bank. It's not going to break the bank. So you pay that $124 for your first time, $99 for the 1 year, and then $24 for your one-time startup fee. And then after that, It's $99 every year for unlimited business cards, and you'll be able to track everything. You'll be able to keep everything organized, making it easy for your customers and prospects to do business with you and also to shop with you, and also being able to have something available that speaks for you when you're not even in the room, and being able that I can share this card on social media and everywhere else that I go without even leaving my house. I mean, it's a win-win scenario, a win-win situation. I have been getting so much amazing feedback in regards to this business card and how beautiful it is. Hey, Gladys. I've been getting so much amazing feedback. And I just want to let you know that this is a tool that I'm personally using here at healthehoneypot.com. That's HEAL, thehoneypot.com. And I love it. I absolutely love it. It is changing the way that I am doing business, because, you know, I have websites, which I'm going to tell you a little bit about the website people that I use too a little bit later in another video. But this right here is a must-have tool that every business should have. You need to be organized. You need to present your business in a professional way. And you need to have a way that your customers and prospects can stay connected to you to know what you're doing with your business and your products or services that you have or you endorse. This is an easy way to do it. It's as simple as copy and pasting and dropping it in the areas in which you need this product to go. Your business card. It's digital. You don't have to worry about ever running out. You'll always have it on your cell phone, and you can share it just as easy as you are scrolling social media. And it's just an amazing thing. And I'm seeing how I'm getting more individuals purchasing my product that I don't even know. And I have just been using this card. And so I'm like, wow, they bought, and I didn't even have to say one word to them. You know, usually when you are talking about health and wellness or homeschooling or health and wellness product, you know, you usually have to have some conversations with individuals. But I've been using this card, and people have been buying from the card, and I haven't even had to say a word. You know why? It's because this card talks for me. It has everything in here that my prospects, my customers, my potential business collaborations, everything that they need to know about Tina and healthehoneypot.com is on this card. It's on this card. And guess what? They can call me straight from the card. They can say, boop, call me, and it rings straight to my phone. Yes. So it's so easy and it's so user-friendly, and it's something that I feel that every business owner, big or small, needs. If you have a business and you have a team of distributors, if you have a team of, you have your own business and you have employees and employers, you need this card for your business. This will help you, I feel strongly, with your business and presenting your business in a positive way and being able to capture those prospects, organizing and being able to stay in contact with them. Because many times we lose business or collaborations because we don't keep the lines of communication open, because we may lose that piece of paper that we wrote their name on. We may lose that email, or maybe went into the junk pile and we can't pull it back up. It's a lot of different things that when we go on and moving and doing stuff, that we lose connections with. This is a way to keep them connected with you on social media and also with your business. And they can feel safe with sharing it with other individuals, because they can actually share your business card with all their contacts, their email contacts, and all of that. So it makes it easy for them to share, make it easy for them to shop, and then make it easy for them to collaborate with you if they choose to do so. I absolutely love it. This is one of the best $124 that you can spend for yourself, and $99 renewal that you can ever spend for yourself, in my personal opinion. Everybody needs this. So you get your little stimulus or whatever you're doing, you got a business, you need this in your life. So just go to my card, boom, and go all the way down to the bottom and click buy the digital card. Click buy a digital card, put in your information. After you get everything in there, it's easy peasy. Only thing you have to do is just simply just wait 24 to 48 hours for you to get your digital card. And then once you get it, you can share it, copy and share. Gladys said, love it. Yes. She is also one of my amazing loyal customers. I truly appreciate all of my customers, especially the ones that stick with me for the long haul. She is not only a customer, but she recommends my business to so many people. And thanks to her, I have a lot of new business customers, because of her recommending my business. So thank you, Gladys, for everything that you do for me and my business. And you guys, she has her own business as well. So make sure to check her out. Gladys, make sure to drop your website down in the chat so that they can support you as well. So we are getting ready to wrap this up because we are actually 6 minutes over our time. But in all instances, I never want to leave you without making you smile. Because healthehoneypot.com, that's HEAL thehoneypot.com, one word type all together. We're more than just to inform you and educate you. We also here to make you laugh. And so with all that being said, let me make you laugh a little bit, just a smidgen bit before we go. I'm going to do 2 things for you. Here's one.
Girl, yeah, you. Did you hear about them jewel pads? No, girl. What'd you hear about them jewel pads? Tell me. Girl, let me tell you, did you know them jewel pads help you with cramps? Girl, no. How a pad help you with your cramps? Girl, them jewel pads got this graphene strip in it, and it's all natural. And that little strip in them pads help with your metabolism. It help with inflammation. It help with them old cramps. And girl, get this. Girl, it help with that smell. Girl, it help with that smell. And the biggie, girl, it helps strengthen your immune system. A pad, girl, what you say? Them jewel pads can do all that. I gotta go give me some of these pads. Girl, I gotta go give me some of these jewel pads. Girl, okay.
Honey child, I put on the wrong pad yesterday. You wanna know how I felt?
Girl, tell me.
It's like this.
So I hope that made you smile. So if you know that when you're on your cycle, you always soggy and wet and feel some type of way, then you need to get Heal the Honeypot to save the day. Yes, we only endorse the Jewel Premium Sanitary Napkins. And over here, we not only inform and educate you at healthehoneypot.com, in essence, Heal the Honeypot TV, we make you smile as well. So with all that being said, my amazing people, I am getting ready to do a countdown. I know. You don't want to go. I know. I got to do this countdown for you. But with all that being said, make sure to tune in next week and throughout the week for Heal the Honeypot TV. We're going to be doing some amazing things for you as well to keep you informed, keep you in the know, building that true bonds of sisterhood right here, all in one spot, keeping you informed with your health, ladies, homeschooling if you're going to be jumping into that, and also getting your business together, honey. So with all of that being said, you guys, I just want you to have a great, amazing rest of your day. And I am getting ready to show you one more little funny in order to make you laugh. This is for all my women out here that say, girl, I don't have no cycle. That's past my time. I don't need that no more in my life. So you could take your panty liners and your panty shield. I don't need them. But I tell you this, don't you need your honey pot to be healthy, regardless if you have a cycle or not? Yes, you do. And let me show you what happened show you what happened when you don't use the honey pot Heal the Honeypot jewel pads for them panty liners. Let me just show you how they look. When you don't use these panty liners, when you don't get these panty liners in your life, this what happened. This what happened to you right here.
Help me. Where's she at? Where's she at? Where's she at? I put on the wrong penny liners. Help me. Okay. Look, we got you. Well, there you go that. HealTheHoneypot.com.
All right, that's enough for all that. So with all that being said, you guys, have a great, amazing rest of your day. Thank you for liking, following, and sharing my content. Thank you for always being there for us at HealTheHoneypot.com. Thank you for supporting us with the CASA family systems, with raising funds in order to donate to them. And now I'm at the very last of this particular Heal the Honeypot episode 2. I am going to close with sharing with you some of these amazing sponsors. So let's hear it for our sponsors who is supporting our HealTheHoneypot.com, our fundraiser in order to help the CASA family systems to provide sanitary napkins for the women and the young girls in need. First up, we have Miss Chanda Cleveland. Yes, she is the Columbia private investigator, and she has a consulting firm where she actually helps young girls and women who may find themselves in human trafficking. She's an amazing individual. Thank you so much for donating to our Heal the Honeypot fundraiser in support of the CASA family systems. Next, we have these amazing 3 beautiful little gems. They actually have their own book on Amazon right now entitled Beautiful Little Gems. They has actually donated to our fundraiser in order to help 12 women and girls so they will not have to worry about putting toxic-based products on their honey pots. Next, we have Kayla Needs Naturals, which is an amazing natural hair provider. She has a lot of amazing natural products for the whole family, and she provides things for all ethnicities. So any type of hair type that you have, whether it's permed or natural, she has products for you. Thank you for supporting our Heal the Honeypot fundraiser. Next, we have Miss Jennifer Dalby. She is the founder and CEO of the nonprofit organization Women Prayer Ministries, and she is the founder and CEO of Growth Women's Business Network magazine. Yes, we have actually been featured here at Heal the Honeypot in her amazing magazine as her health and wellness spotlight for what we do within the community with our HealTheHoneypot.com business. Next up, we have the amazing Katrina Owens. She is amazing, not only because she contributes, but she is a consistent contributor to whatever cause we have when we are helping those in need. She is the founder and CEO of Reconnect with Energy. She is also a vaginal steam facilitator. So if you are in the Myrtle Beach area, I encourage you to go check out her services. And she is also on Etsy.com to support her business, because she is definitely making a difference every single month with supporting all the causes that we support here at Heal the Honeypot, providing our Jewel Premium Sanitary Napkins for absolutely free within the community. Next, we have Miss Cassandra Edwards. She is the founder and CEO of The Chosen Few. She's a financial empowerment and wellness workshop provider. She is amazing to get your scruples together, your financial empowerment. She is just an amazing individual, and thanks to her, we're able to help 50 women and young girls. Next up, we have GooseGooseDuck.com. Yes, GooseGooseDuck.com. They provide many educational resources for you. So if you are homeschooling or you're just joining in and you want to be able to have a resource to use for your homeschooling experience, check them out. Next up, we actually have Keever's, the Natural Choice Boutique and Gift Shop. It's a local business in South Carolina, in Camden, South Carolina. They actually donated in the name of their business in order to help more young girls and be able to provide sanitary napkins for them for absolutely free, along with our educational information. Next up, we have Blue Star Virtual Learning. Yes, this is Blue Star Virtual Learning, a place to go with Miss Melissa Perkins. She actually has an amazing program for all ages, from kindergarten all the way up to 12th grade, that facilitates different learning opportunities, different learning avenues that you can do to totally click in to get into with what they do at Blue Star Learning, and it's all online. So that'll be something that can help you on your homeschooling journey as well. And these are some of the places that healthehoneypot.com has already helped with our philanthropy and giving back within the community. We have already donated 341 packs of pads to the female postal essential workers the month before last. And we have also helped the female truckers, over 70 plus female truckers, through volunteer donations, like we're doing for CASA Family Systems. We have done this for several different female and women organizations and also teens. So when you donate to healthehoneypot.com by supporting our online fundraiser or contributing funds, you know that your money is going where it's supposed to go in order to help make an impact within the community. We have also been able to donate 180 packs of pads for absolutely free through volunteer donations with our Heal the Honeypot fundraiser to the Girl Scouts of America in South Carolina. So thanks to the volunteer donations from individuals like you, we have been able to donate 180 packs of pads along with educational information to the Girl Scouts of America in South Carolina through our volunteer donations with our Heal the Honeypot fundraiser. And we have just been able to donate 100 packs of pads to the community for absolutely free for this past Juneteenth Freedom Festival in Columbia, South Carolina, due to the volunteer donations and contributions from individuals like you. Excuse me. So thank you so much for all of those individuals who participated and donated. So what are we actually donating to all of these amazing women-owned businesses or organizations or teen organizations? We are actually donating the solution, in my opinion, to help get rid of the unpleasantness of having an unpleasant experience with our cycles. We give the education, we inform, educate, we inspire, and we donate the pads for absolutely free due to the volunteer donations of businesses and individuals. And this month and next month, we are actually raising 1,000 packs of pads for the CASA Family Systems. Right now, we have 224 packs of pads already ready to donate to them. So we need 785 more packs to go. So if your heart moves you to do so, please reach out so that you can donate, so that we can help these women and young girls in need, so that we can help these women and young girls in need. So that is what we are doing. And if you would like to be a business spotlight and be featured like all these other amazing business owners and individuals, then you can text the word spotlight to 803-713-5135. That's 803-713-5135, and text message spotlight, and I'll let you know what you have to do in order to be a part of this business spotlight. And all the business spotlight actually help us, assist us with giving back to the community, paying it forward, making a difference, and changing the way that young girls and women experience their cycle, and changing the way that women that no longer have a cycle experience incontinence and menopause. Forging lasting bonds, having these conversations, laughing and smiling and having fun. We actually have, and this is Gladys. This is her website, so you can check her out, go to and support her business. Also, she put her other website, so thank you. And Gladys said, good job. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. So with all that being said, my amazing people, this has been Heal the Honeypot TV, where we focus on healing the mind, the bodies, and your honeypots all naturally. This is Heal the Honeypot TV. You can support us by going to healthehoneypot.com. That's HEAL, thehoneypot.com, because we want you to know that pain is optional and it's time for you to experience the very best. On that note, this episode went a little over, a whole lot over, because I want to make sure I give all my business spotlights and share with some amazing business owners. So thank you. Due to these technical difficulties, we made it through episode 2. So I will talk to you guys later. Have a great, amazing rest of your evening. Thank you for allowing me to spend a little bit of time of your busy life with me. I truly appreciate you. And remember to follow us on all social media platforms. Like, follow, comment, and share, because sharing is caring. On that note, I am Tina Ramsey, the founder and CEO of HealTheHoneypot.com and also Heal the Honeypot TV. Have a great, amazing rest of your day. Bye.